Starkey his name was, not Ringo, called the radio station, which was a small building outside of town. Play Kiss. I'm sorry, kid, we don't play that song. And he threatened him. He said, if you don't play Kiss by 5 p.m. tomorrow, the Kiss army will surround your building and everything. Of course, they did not.
The famed rock band Kiss's bassist and co-founder Gene Simmons shocked the music industry by formally dismissing all hopes of a 2025 Kiss reunion. Simmons's remarks seem to have put a permanent end to what was supposed to be a historic comeback, leaving fans who have long dreamed to see the iconic lineup reunited with a serious letdown. In an open interview, Simmons made the news while discussing the circulating speculations of a possible reunion with his old bandmates. Simmons clarified that a full-scale reunion tour is not in his plans, despite years of rumors and fan excitement. Although Kiss has long been associated with extravagant rock shows, pyrotechnics, and theatrical performances, Simmons stressed that the time for a conventional reunion has come and gone for both artistic and personal reasons. Reflecting on his decades-long journey with Kiss, Simmons noted the band's enormous success and impact on rock music. He emphasized that a reunion at this point would not fit with his present goals or creative vision, even if he acknowledged the group's exceptional chemistry and accomplishments. Simmons emphasized the toll that years of traveling and performance have put on his personal life, demonstrating that his decisions are now more heavily influenced by his health, well-being, and family obligations. On social media, fans responded to the news right away. Many others shared their recollections of Kiss concerts and their disappointments and frustrations, as well as their aspirations of seeing the band again. However, several commended Simmons' honesty and his decision to put authenticity and artistic integrity ahead of financial gain. The conflicting response highlights the intricate relationship between iconic performers and their loyal fan base, where nostalgia frequently collides with reality. According to industry insiders, reunions for legendary bands present significant obstacles, even though they may be financially rewarding. Significant logistical challenges can arise when individuals with hectic single professions coordinate their schedules, deal with health issues, and coordinate their creative visions. Simmons' choice draws attention to these challenges and provides a practical glimpse into the challenges of sustaining a well-known band for many years. Even though a reunion of the original lineup appears unlikely, Kiss' impact is still evident. From their iconic stage performances and international tours to their trademark makeup and costumes, the band has made a lasting impression on the music business. According to experts, Kiss might look into other options for commemorating their heritage, such as exclusive goods, reissues of classic albums, special anniversary events, or online fan interactions. Even in the absence of a live reunion, the band's brand is nevertheless very important to society. Simmons' choice is also indicative of a broader pattern among aging rock stars, who are increasingly balancing the advantages of nostalgia-driven endeavors against their own sense of fulfillment and artistic independence. Even though reunions can bring in a lot of money and media attention, artists frequently think about how it will affect their long-term legacy, personal life, and physical health. In this regard, Simmons' position might be interpreted as both practical and representative of an accomplished performer overseeing a multi-decade career. Industry analysts and music journalists have conjectured on how this statement would change the perception of Kiss in 2025. Since Simmons decided to leave the band, focus has shifted to the other members and possible solo endeavors they might undertake. In order to ensure that fans can still connect with the Kiss experience, even in the absence of the entire classic lineup, some may take part in solo tours, group concerts, or carefully chosen digital content. This strategy shows that a band's impact goes beyond live performances and encompasses a range of musical celebrations and fan interaction. Reflection on the relationships within Kiss throughout the years has also been inspired by the decision. Fans and onlookers point out that band members' decisions are always influenced by their own personal development and changing interests, even in the face of a common history and significant accomplishments. Simmons's denial of a reunion in 2025 is a reminder that even iconic bands have to deal with the reality of everyday life, where health, creativity, and nostalgia collide. Fans still pay tribute to Kiss's lasting influence on rock music in spite of the letdown. Fan forums and social media conversations are replete with homages to the band's past, emphasizing standout albums, unforgettable performances, and the distinct energy that characterized their career. In many respects, Simmons' openness has strengthened his reputation as a real musician who prioritizes maintaining his artistic and personal integrity over living up to social norms. In conclusion, fans and the rock community view Gene Simmons' choice to skip a 2025 Kiss reunion as a turning point. Even though the hope of seeing the original lineup perform live may never come true, Kiss's legacy endures and has a significant impact. Simmons' open comments highlight the fine line that must be drawn between respecting the past, satisfying fan expectations, and putting one's own development and creative vision first. The narrative serves as a reminder that, as they progress through the final phases of their careers, even iconic bands must make tough decisions. Even if it might not be possible to do live reunion tours anymore, Kiss's music, culture, and spirit endure. Since Kiss's legacy goes far beyond any one tour or reunion announcement, fans are urged to appreciate the band's legendary past while also acknowledging the reality that underlies such choices. In the end, Simmons' announcement is a reaffirmation of his commitment to authenticity, health, and the creative freedom that has characterized his career, rather than merely a rejection of a reunion. Even though Kiss won't perform live in 2025, its music, impact, and iconic image will nonetheless enthrall and inspire audiences everywhere.